Week 4 action between the Honey Badgers and the Astros. Honey Badgers are still looking for that first win since 2023. Right here, they get the return. It's Robert Tennant on the return for the Honey Badgers. A second-round pick going against the team that drafted him, the Astros. The Astros were without a lot of players. They needed to fill in. They had Joe Smith fill in on the offensive side. And they had Aiden Carter-Frem fill in. An undrafted rookie. I shouldn't say fill in. Undrafted rookie Aiden Carter-Frem. They had some Max Holroyd, Steven Mason, and Colin Sanford. And right here, Matt Piscatero starts the scoring off for the Honey Badgers. The 4th overall pick, getting his 3rd touchdown of the season. Nice throw there from Chris Brennan. Brennan goes for 1 here. Holroyd on the blitz, and Brennan is in for the conversion to make it 7-0 Honey Badgers to start off. Good start there. Then right here, Mason getting blitzed, makes a nice move. Here's a 3rd down play. Looking to the fill-in. Joe Smith could play receiver. How about that catch? Him at wide receiver for the Astros. Said if he played quarterback, it'd be a little too unfair. Might be unfair that he's playing receiver too. How about that? And especially right here, on this play, undrafted rookie Carlos Battison gets his first career sack. Now Mason in at Q. No Cole Valles for the Stros. He slings one to Joe Smith, the fill-in, for the touchdown. Doesn't count to his stats, obviously, because he's filling in. They didn't get the conversion. It was a 7-6 ball game. And here on the return was Devin Ruggieri. And he gets tagged down by Carter-Frem. So the Honey Badgers are moving the ball. Here, the 4th down play. Holroyd blitzes, but Brennan, the 2nd overall pick from last year, making a beautiful throw to 2nd rounder last year, Kyle Jodry, their top 2 picks last year. And they're hot right now. It's 13-6. They go for 1 here. And Brennan runs it in for another conversion. Brennan, man, is having a big year for the Honey Badgers. He missed week 3 in the 70-20 blowout, something like that. But he's back again, and he's balling. And Steven Mason is also balling. So is Joe Smith at the receiver position. Just making catch after catch. Unbelievable. There's some good throws here by Steve Mason. And Mason here gets blitzed on a 4th down. And he takes it in himself and runs it in for the touchdown. Nice play there for the Astros to make it 14-12. They go for the 2-pointer here, trying to tie this game up. Steven Mason was looking around. He finds a wide open Max Holroyd for the conversion to make it a 14-14 game. Tied up. The Honey Badgers trying to get something going here. A couple last plays at the end of the half. Look at this hook and ladder play to Matt Piscatero. Chris Peters, by the way, is now a Honey Badger. 1st-round pick in the draft. The last pick of the 1st round by the Jaguars was traded the other day to the Honey Badgers in order for some more picks or for some players. But right here, Chris Peters with his new team already in his 1st year, trying to bring it back. That was the end of the half. So at halftime, it was 14-14. So the Honey Badgers end up throwing this ball off. And the Astros get started. Holroyd takes a fake knee. It doesn't really fool anybody. Tennant was on that. Right here, though, Mason playing some QB. Looking, he finds Carter-Frem wide open on the slant. And he takes a hard fall there. Big play there for the Stros, though. And right here is another play for the Astros. Mason throw into Carter Frem, who was wide open for the touchdown. And the Astros take a 20-14 lead on the Honey Badgers. They did not get the conversion, however. But Brennan here on a 4th down. We always talk about his legs this year. And look at him. It's another long Chris Brennan touchdown run. He's been unbelievable with his legs. An absolute weapon for the Honey Badgers. They tied this ball game up. Still looking for that first win in the Dylan Lord era. Right here is a 3rd down for the Astros. Steven Mason gets sacked, and the Honey Badgers get the ball back, and they start driving down the field. And we talk about Chris Brennan and his legs. Watch this play here. Spin away, and he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Unbelievable season this guy is having running the football. That's why he was drafted top 2 last year. Unbelievable. Amazing. And right here on the conversion, he tosses one to a wide open Matt Pisaturo to make it a 27-20 ball game. And the Honey Badgers took the lead. Here is a 4th down play, I'm pretty sure, for the Astros. Steven Mason getting it off, and it was broken up by Robert Tennant. And the Honey Badgers, sorry, that was a 3rd down play. Here was the 4th down play. Broken up by Robert Tennant. Mason looking deep again. And once again, Robert Tennant is there for the breakup. Huge play on the defensive side for the Honey Badgers. And they could really, with this time winding down, get this W. So right here, Chris Brennan looking to the end zone. Beautiful throw and catch there to Kyle Jodry, number 2 on the day. And the spike. The Honey Badgers are souped. It's electric here for the Honey Badgers. That made it 33-20. And then Chris Brennan runs in the conversion to make it a 34-20 game with time winding down in this one. So Mason and the Astros get the ball back. With the time winding down, Mason fires to the fill-in Joe Smith for the big first down. They got to hurry up with seconds left in the game. So Mason here looking. He ends up finding Joe Smith for a nice touchdown there to make it a 34-26 game. They go for the 1. Peters on the blitz, but Mason is able to run it in for the conversion. So it came down to this, the onside play. If they don't convert this, the Honey Badgers will secure their first victory since 2023. Mason looking to the end zone, and it was incomplete. And the Honey Badgers have finally done it. The drought is officially over. The Honey Badgers here with one final play to end this game. Brennan was standing there still waiting, and then a blitz came, and he took off and ran with it. And here was the final ending play. It was actually a touchdown. Chris Peters gets around Holroyd, and then he tosses it to Dylan Lord to conclude the Honey Badgers' first victory since 2023. Beautiful.